Nikita, did you not really have to do any physical training for this movie because you were already super
Well,
in shape?
I don't actually do. I mean, I think in the next one we'll both have a certain level of physicality coming into the next one, but. The first one we didn't have to have that, although I weirdly did have to train because I wanted a certain look for Tori, which was very weird for me because I usually train just to have an end product, and that product is always shown in whatever I'm doing. But I try to maintain, I try to stay at a level so that I can always jump into a film or choreography and be, at a certain level, obviously. Right. And I don't want to be like a couch potato and then have to jump into training. Right. Yeah.
Well, it's always harder to get back into it.
So hard.
Oh, yeah.
It's easier, almost easier to keep the level up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your characters do have a lot ahead in the next couple movies from the next couple books. Was that a draw to the character for you, to both characters?
Yeah, I think so. I think this is both of our first time doing sort of a franchise trilogy kind of film. So that is fun. But I think there were a lot of draws to this film. The script, the people that you're working with, the director, the studio. I think there's a multitude of draws.
So many factors, but you definitely have to look at a character and realize where there's growth and if there is any at all, and that becomes a big thing.
I loved both of your characters, even though your character is not very nice. But
I've heard that before.
Yeah, once or
But
twice.
I think everyone in this movie, they were all casted perfectly. You guys were all really great for the roles that you took on. What drew you specifically to Tori and to Max?
Thank you, by the way, first for
very
saying
much.
that the casting was good, because I mean, myself excluded, I do agree that this is a great cast. I look at everyone else. I obviously don't consider myself.
Yourself excluded.
I mean, I don't even think about it, but
Please.
I do look at all the cast of characters and feel really proud for them and really excited about the journey in this film or this series of films. But what about you?
I like playing strong characters. And Max was very obviously he's the leader of the Dauntless, so there has to be some form of strength there. But I also enjoyed that it was the unknown. I didn't know who he was yet. I didn't know if he was born and raised in Dauntless and then decided to go to the ceremony and be Dauntless, or if he was abnegation and became Dauntless. And then there's also the journey of how he even became the leader. So I'm just looking forward to what else they have coming for the character.
Let's talk about how we never really lose our fears. We kind of just learn how to deal with them. If the fear landscape were a real thing, what would we see in your guys' simulation?
Rats and snakes.
Rats and snakes. I would be in the middle of the ocean. That would be
Mine too.
That would be. I don't play
Yes.
the ocean games.
Why?
I don't
No
play
way.
ocean games.
Because you can't see what's
You see,
underneath
that's
you.
what I said. That's my whole thing.
There could be a shark.
There could be a shark
4
here.
feet away when you fall in, and I've seen shark
It's too much
week,
that can kill you.
So
Oh,
I
yeah,
know
right. Exactly.
What happens.
Do you know what the
Exactly.
statistic is with sharks, right? If you see
mean-
one, 100 have already seen you.
Seen you, yeah.
That's how many there are in the
exactly.
ocean.
That sounds awful and so scary.
This is scary as hell.
Made in Hollywood.